Our moon is conjunct Saturn today, and both are meeting up in Aries. This is a lot of fire energy that we're navigating. Now, remember, you might be feeling a little bit tired or unmotivated at different times as we are integrating and processing the energies of the Lionsgate portal. While it may have closed yesterday, we're still in a pretty big influx of solar energy. Doesn't surprise me as we're continuing to move through, or we're navigating the last of Leo season. So we're dealing with a lot of solar energy, but also a lot of galactic energy. Today is Karma Day, and I know we don't always like to hear that, but Saturn is amazing at showing you what isn't working out on your foundation or energetic foundation. We can expect a lot of root chakra and solar plexus upgrades today. That means you might be feeling it in those chakras. So Saturn is amazing at helping us to release and clear outdated programming, karmic imprints, karmic cords, and other things that are in our energy field that are no longer serving us. This means that as we're navigating through this combination of energies, you might have old stuff surfacing. This could be old memories, connections, things that you need to deal with. So karma is all about unfinished or unresolved karmic business. And so sometimes we think we've mastered a lesson, and we can see the karmic patterns if we've ever gotten similar circumstances, attracted similar dynamics, people, or lessons in our lives. So with this Saturn alignment, it's all about letting go of what we need to and wrapping up unresolved or unfinished business in a karmic sense. So this means that old things might be surfacing for you to process. And this is a huge part of ascension, as we're always having to go in and heal things on a deeper level. And when we're dealing with Saturn energy, it isn't always just right in the now. It also deals with the past and also past lifetime lessons that you still are kind of integrating. And it's important, we mentioned integrating these energies, that we are integrating these energies and grounding, because when you're not grounded and you're trying to handle like all of this planetary energy and ascension energy, it can really kind of mess with your thoughts and things like that too. So the more that you're grounding, the better that you can handle this influx of energy. And we're still going to be in a huge influx of energy the rest of this month as well too. We'll get into that later though. But with today's energy, don't be surprised if you still have energy cords in your field that are coming up. And when we're dealing with energetic cords between people, a lot of your spiritual awakening may actually be unraveling or untangling yourself from certain connections. And so it's a really good energy for letting go of old, outdated cords and imprints. So when we're dealing with that, it's a really great time if you're still connected with people from your past or ex-partners that you haven't fully healed from. Make sure that you're doing a good cord cutting in these energies, all about clearing energies, but also moving through whatever is coming up for you during this time. And it's important that with Saturn energy that we're actually integrating the lessons of our past that we've been through, so that we're not reattaching or attracting in the same dynamics that are no longer serving us. So we have to learn certain lessons so that we can act accordingly. So lots of Saturn energy today, but it's really good for shaking off that Mercury retro, we call it Mercury shadow that we're in, and getting back on track and getting back in alignment. Sometimes Saturn has serious undertones, but it's always serving you and helping you to integrate deeper lessons and patterns so that you can learn from it and move on anew. Don't be surprised if you have things from your past still continuing to come up, especially this last, I know it's old news, Mercury retrograde. The past 3 weeks we're showing you things you need to work on or work through, whether this is like things you need to take care of right now, things you need to let go of, things you need to release. Really taking the wisdom that you've learned from that last Mercury retrograde as we're in or navigating Mercury's 2-week shadow period, and like kind of taking care of what you need to. Saturn is kind of like, I want to say in Aries, like the match kind of energy. And it's like, make sure you're not burning everything down, and instead using it to get organized and very intentional within these energies too. So it's not about, all about I'll say lighting the fire in Aries. It's also about building the new, but we're also doing a lot of, and we're going to be doing a lot of root chakra work going into the autumn and into the fall. So it's all about building on a sturdy foundation, and I mean energy body foundation as well too. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, integrating these energies and releasing anything that needs to go. Really follow your divine guidance as to what that is, and have a beautiful day. Enjoy that Saturn day.